Libra, hey Libra, we're back for your general love read for about a 6-week period. So here I am, just picking up on your energies, as I do prior to your reads here. And I must say, there's a couple things going on. I feel that some of you, or someone, is having some kind of situation. They could be experiencing maybe a family member or a group or some kind of situation where someone important to you could be kind of pushing you in a not so supportive way, but more of a judgmental tone. It's not to say that they don't care, because they do. But the way that it's coming off is rubbing you in the wrong way, okay? So I am getting some kind of feeling of rebelliousness concerning this. Now, that's just for some of you. So, and I'm getting that if this is your scenario that's going on, that you may have listened to this prior, because it's more like you should have more by now, why don't you have it? It's not, how can I help you achieve? It's, where is this or that? Or maybe you should have this kind of property, or you should be in this kind of relationship by now, or why would you let things play out this way, or something slip away, or anything like that, okay? There could be someone in your life making you feel small because of this, and you're finally like, you know what? No, I know what's good for me, and I know what I want, and it's not that, or if I did want that exactly, then I would have it by now. And also kind of like, back off, I know what I'm doing, okay? So that's a very strong confidence right there. There's a confidence and a rebelliousness. So also, for more of you, I was getting, so get this, I did pick up 2 energies. There is an energy here of a person, most likely, that is kind of in the daydreamy phase, almost like what is to come, what will come next, what is meant for me, is this what is meant for me? So I feel this may be you, Libra. We're going to pick up your read and see how this plays out. But one of the energies here is carefully weighing something, okay? It's like does this match? Does this meet my expectations? Or maybe somebody out there could be wondering if they are meeting expectations. But also, I'm getting, for the most part here, that it's all about, does this suit me? And how? And why? And where does it go? How does it play out? How will this pan out? This kind of situation. The other partner or love interest or situation, whatever this is, okay, there's another energy that I picked up. That other energy is feeling, it's almost protective, but also waiting, wanting to see how it's going to play out, needing to see how and they're kind of vulnerable, okay? There's a vulnerable energy here. It was quite vulnerable, actually, but it's almost like I'm bearing myself to you, and I really hope you don't hurt me, because I am. You know what I mean? This kind of thing. I'm bearing my innermost self to you. Please don't. Like, it's almost as if a being with a creature with an exoskeleton, like a crab or something like that, they take off their shell, and underneath it, it's just soft, gooey, and they take off their shell, they take off their armor, and they're like, look, this is me, this is who I am. Look into my heart space, look into my chest here, and this is what I have for you. These are my feelings. Please don't stab me, basically. Okay, so I feel like there is a pressured situation regarding this. Let's finish up your pre-shuffle, and we will move into your reading here. Let's see, for Libra. Personal growth. Okay, creativity. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is all about, we got a number 3 and a number 7. I hope you can see this. I'm trying to take a peek. Yeah. So we have the creativity card and the personal growth card with the number 7. With 3 and 7, you have a new beginning. So this could be a focus for you right now. And yeah, basically, how can I make this work? This is exactly what we're talking about. Creating. trying to come together to agree at times. So this can involve other people, but it's also that maybe you on your own, you've had some things going on where you just kind of feel like you need to focus on yourself, or that it is kind of like a guidance thing here. Okay, so I feel like there's two aspects going on. Also that you could be taking on some new creative projects, and this is something that's actually pretty exciting for you. Personal growth is obviously personal growth, so maybe you've had to do a lot of learning, healing. There's something about a healer for you guys. There's something about a healer. Let's see. Yeah, maybe you're delving into like a spiritual healing. Let's see for Libra, please. Communication about healing, you guys. Did I not just say this? Thank you, Spirit. We're talking about healing. There is something about healing, and I was picking up on that heavily. So this could be a conversation about healing, or that you are really doing some kind of healing situation here. Okay, but see, because we get the communication about this, so this is air energy. Now this can definitely just be you as an air element, Libra, your sign is an air element, or that it is really about communicating this healing. Okay, so now I'm getting quite a few things at once here, so let me see if I can articulate this. Now some of you could be dealing with another air sign, or this is just you, because we have the personal card here. Let me count these numbers really quick. Yep, another number 3, and a new beginning and healing. Okay, this is what we're looking at overall. So overall, what we're looking at here is you're going through some intense healing, or that you are a healer, or that you will be talking to a healer. Maybe you're learning about healing. It's kind of like a metaphysical, spiritual type healing is what I am getting, okay? And with that comes personal growth. So you could actually be studying this. This is really beautiful energy, actually, or that someone around you is able to offer you this. There's something about this, guys. I mean, I got it before the card came out, so you know, you gotta see it to believe it sometimes. But I know, I make myself laugh. Let's see what we have here. The communication, the creativity. Yes, so there could be some kind of conversation about, you know, where is this gonna go? How can I produce some kind of result here? I feel, okay? Definitely though, that energy with, it's almost like a dreamy, it's about your future. It's about yourself and your aspirations. It's quite beautiful, actually. You guys, that was amazing. I loved that pre-shuffle. Oh my goodness. All right, I hope I remember those numbers, but if not, they'll just keep repeating and then we'll know. So let us pull you an energy here. By the way, this is Scorpio Spy Tarot. Hit that like button for me, my spies and otherwise. What is going on here? Oh, wow. So yeah, there's some kind of need for an agreement about people's belief systems or styles, attitudes, and energies. There's two different energies, and it's like, how can we make this mesh? This is what we're talking about, too. That was interesting. Why was that card like that? I was just shuffling them. Okay, yeah. It's Scorpio Spy Tarot, like I said. And if you hit that like button, it totally helps keep the channel going around here. Totally appreciate you guys. Love you so much. Comment, let me know what's up. I'm pretty active down there if you haven't noticed already. Subscribe for more messages. Share if you think it's going to help somebody, because that's what this is all about. The messages that you most need at this time, Libra or cross watchers. Hey, what's up? We are going to try and get the messages that Libra most needs at this time. Yes, hello, welcome back to my spies and otherwise, as well as hello if you're new. I really like saying that. Okay. Clear the space. Allow only beings of unconditional love and higher consciousness. And for the viewers as well, Spirit, guides, source, allow me to guide Libra the messages they most need at this time. What messages does Libra most need at this time? There's another shuffle in there somewhere. Yeah, this is about a 6-week period read. That being said, it can relate to your past, present, future. Because Libra, the truth is the moment that you get this message is exactly the moment you are to receive this message. Libra, please. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful chaos, huh? Beautiful chaos. Libra, you could have so many things going on right around you right now. It could involve a lot of talking, a lot of chatter. Maybe people are talking behind your back. Maybe it's that energy of they're trying to make you feel like you're not good enough, or someone feels like they're not good enough in some kind of way, okay? I feel as though that since there is so much going on, and it could be kind of, yeah, chaotic situations, hectic situations, things that happen on the fly, or having to think fast, act fast because things are happening or they have happened. And because of this, there is a huge focus here of you remaining in your center, remaining inside of yourself, okay? Being true to yourself. This is what we're looking at here. And we have the sea storm, which is actually subtitled Calm Amid Chaos. So you could actually feel like all these storms are brewing and they're kind of messing up things in your environment, or like the lightning could be striking certain things, like maybe even towers, like things that you've built, and then they kind of come crumbling down and you're like, what? And so instead of reacting to this, you're kind of here being more in the mind, more intellectual, more how do you say, I guess strategic, okay? So this is the energy we're looking at. Things are very emotional. There's an emotional situation. You're using your mind here, your powers of the mind. You want to think clearly and act clearly, not necessarily from your emotions, okay? Because there is a lot going on. So now some of you could be around somebody who is emotionally kind of a wreck, or they feel that way, or they've said this to you, I'm a wreck, something like this, okay? And you're just kind of being that anchor. You're that anchor. You're their safe space. Maybe they're putting some kind of pressure on you because of this. And that being said, this could be a hint or kind of like an advisory note from the guides here that it's okay to focus on yourself sometimes, because if you're not able to help yourself, right? And if you're not able to come from a completely healthy, stable place, and I'm not saying you're not, because you could be, but if you do feel that you could feel better, then you'd be able to help more people. The more stable you are, the more that you're able to help, okay? So let's see. I'm going to take a peek here, but I'm not sure that this is the message for sure. I know this is, but I'm going to take a peek on the bottom just to see if we can supplement in any way. Okay, we have a number 9. Oh, wow. Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Okay, so this emotional situation here, this is what it is. So it does make sense. You, with the stifled, bored, and stuck, this is the mind. So things are not moving for you. You're immovable. You're immobile. You're that anchor that we just talked about. But things around you are happening. And you're like, whoa, hold on. And you're like, you're drawing into yourself and you're like, what does this make sense for me? What are my beliefs? Who am I? What do I want? Where is this going for me? You're using your mind. This is your mind again, okay? So this is basically just saying with the stifled, bored, and stuck that there's nothing happening quite yet, because there's a need for you to focus on yourself right now, okay? You're trying to clear your mind. Well, it's almost like standing in the middle of a tornado and all this stuff is spinning around, and you're just like, whoa, like, you know, I need to think, I need to clear my head, I need to figure out how am I going to get out of this kind of situation is what we're looking at here, okay? I'm going to set this aside, actually. Let's see. Okay, so the way this reading works, it's a general love read, my dear loves, my dear Libra people. You know what that means. That means that it may resonate with some Libra and not the others. If that does happen, or even if it does resonate, check future and previous reads, because you may find your messages there. Because the moment that you feel the urge to listen to a message, it may actually hold your message from spirit, okay? So it may resonate a little bit, a lot of it, some of it, not of it. I'm just playing with words here, but just check previous and future reads for more information or for better suited messages is what I'm saying. And Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as partners. We are going to pull two sides here. Left side will be Libra, right side will be partner or love interest. So we have partner A, Libra, on the left. Partner B, partner or love interest. Okay? On the right. Sometimes it can be vice versa. Sometimes the energies get vice versa. There's a lot of people who watch this, okay? It's not a personal read. Just keep that in mind. It's a general read. You can always reach out to any of the tarot readers that you like who offer personal readings. I don't at this time, but they can probably give you a lot more personalized guidance, you know? All right, for Libra. Oh, are we going to pick up Libra? Trying to. Yes, we're going to pick up Libra here first. We're going to pick up Libra. Libra, please. What do we have for Libra? Libra's energies. Where are you? Oh, goodness. We've got so many things happening. All right. Making a choice. Here you go. Talisman and making a choice. Well, if that is not exactly what we're talking about here, this choice that you have, you could be between two paths. Remember, we said in the pre-shuffle, there could be a weighing of options. You're in the mind, you're trying to see what makes sense. What makes sense? What makes sense? This involves your future. As you can see in the talisman imagery, she or he is faced away and they know where they're going. They may not know exactly how they're going to get there, but they know that they're going to get there. So this is actually what we've kind of been saying. You're having to make a decision here based off of what will work best, what will fit best, what will make the most sense for your future. This is a long-term decision. This is nothing to make light of, especially in your mind at this moment. You could be feeling this way, okay? So you don't appreciate being rushed or being pressured at this time. Let's pull your partner or love interest energy here, because it seems as though this kind of journey would be, because it's a long-lasting journey, it's going to have it's going to affect multiple areas of your life, and you need to make sure and kind of plan out. This is strategy, and it's not playing games. It's trying to be smart, wise. There's a wisdom involved here. Okay, let's see. Libra's partner or love interest, please. Libra's partner or love interest, please. Libra's partner or love interest? Are you here? Where are you? Libra, this is in your hands right now at this part of this read. That card wanted to come out, but let's see. Libra's partner, love interest. Goblins. Number 5. Yep. They're feeling some conflict. They feel kind of stuck, stifled. They don't feel that at this time the things that they do or that they can offer would be of any help at this time, because they're wondering, how can I even do anything about this? There's nothing I can do. It's almost like they feel that they're just kind of waiting, trying to figure out. And they're also fearful. There's some kind of anxiety here concerning this. They're worried that things won't work out in the way that they hope. Maybe something in the past has happened where they feel actually quite bad about. Okay, that could be the case. I feel as though this partner or love interest is stricken with this anxiety or some kind of guilt or something of the sort here, where they know that it's almost like being faced with someone who has their fate in their hands. That was interesting, huh? That was a very interesting message. It's like don't do me wrong, Libra, okay? Yeah, this is that imagery I was getting, where it looks as though someone is taking off their armor, their exoskeleton, and revealing themselves, and hoping that they don't get hurt because of it. Wow. I want to see what's on the bottom. coming to life. Yeah, they're wondering, yeah, where is this going? Will something actually happen with this? It's almost an angst as well, impatience. Okay, what's going on between? I'm just going to take a peek and we'll set it back. We have Sacred Pool, Dragon's Lair, Deep Freeze, Metamorphosis. Yeah, so things have to be put on hold. It is a huge change, or there has been a major change in someone's life that was actually quite chaotic. And because of this, someone is needing a little bit more time than usual. It may not be the time at this very moment, okay? Wizard of Awareness between, exactly, the number 3 again. We have 3 and 3, and we have 5 and 5 and 5. Wait a second. Yep. Where is this going? We have the magical map shifter. This person has all the tools, but they're not exactly sure how things will materialize or what they will materialize into, but that they will materialize. Yeah, there's a definite decision going on here. Huge decision. Lots of thinking, lots of mulling over, lots of what makes the most sense here. We have Wizard of Awareness between, and it's that period of contemplating, the quiet contemplation, the consideration. It's having to consider everything, okay? At this point, I'm kind of saying the same thing, so we'll just start the read. I should set this somewhere, huh? Trying to reach without putting my whole body in the camera view. All right. Cards for my Librans. Let's see if we get any messages here. It's like, look, I don't want to hurt you. This is not my intention. I really do have something on my mind, and for now I have to tend to something or someone while I think about this. I feel as though this partner or love interest is coming with literally their heart just on a platter. Basically, there's an intense fear. So you are worried about your home life a lot as well. This could be not necessarily worried, but at least considering, like, I need to consider my home life and how I'm living. And let's see what else we got here. Also, okay, for some of you, this. Some of you, this partner or love interest has some chaos. They have something going on that is kind of heavy, okay? So this partner or love interest of yours could have a situation that is heavy, and you're not knowing what you can do at this time. And maybe this is that scenario that we picked up when we pulled the first oracle, is that you're having to tend to your inner self and your surroundings before helping or tending to someone else, okay? They could have that, or there could be someone in your life that is really, because we did mention this, there's an energy here, but now that I'm seeing it, it could be this partner or love interest where they have such a huge situation and they almost want like maybe someone feels like they need to be rescued, something of the sort, okay? It's like, sorry, I can't help you right now, something of this sort, okay? That's just for somebody, that's not the entire read. Let's pick up Libra's energy, how about it? Libra, what do you look like right about now? Let's see my Librans. Libra, please. Yeah, for Libra, please. Here we go. This is it. This is what we're talking about. You have the Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups. It's exactly what we're talking about. As you can see here, it's that need to rest, consider, maybe reconsider. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but there's a resting period. This is what I want right now. This is all I want right now, okay? I need to figure out exactly what I need in the future. But right now, what I need is to rest and figure this out. This is meditation. This is maybe even just like physical rest, like bed rest even, or just needing to sleep more often. I'm tired. I have a lot going on. I have so much going in my mind that I feel like my body's feeling tired from this kind of situation, okay? This decision could be weighing quite heavily on you, Libra. You could be feeling that this is kind of, yeah, seems like a big deal, really. It could concern the King of Cups situation or person, okay? Now, that being said, this is the King of Cups. This is somebody who is bearing their emotions, all right? Now, some of you could be dealing with a water sign. It's not always the case, but we did see some kind of exoskeleton. Well, I did. I don't, when I say we, oh my gosh. When I said there was some kind of exoskeleton, I did mention this kind of creature. So there could be a crab or a scorpion. Some of you, there could be a fish. Now, I'm just saying it can just be an emotional situation. And this is why, because someone is actually bearing these emotions that have been actually quite hidden for some time, okay? So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Most usually it's my Scorpio card. Now let's pull your partner or love interest here. Partner or love interest. Libra's partner or love interest, please. What's going on for them? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you have a lot of dreams and hopes and fantasizing about your future. And this could be like professional or it could just be goals. You have these goals, okay? You need to know if things match up here. Okay, let's go back to your partner before. I just want to like talk about you all the time. Okay, let's see, partner, please. Libra's partner, love interest. We'll get back to that if that comes up again. Libra's partner, love interest, please. What's going on, please? Where's the card? Where's the card, please? Hangman. There's the Piscean energy. Hangman. Waiting, trying to see things from a different point of view, okay? They're having this urge, but not being able to act upon it. They do sense some kind of, I don't know, some kind of anxiety. This is not easy for them to have to just hang out and wait. And it's almost like your fate. Okay, their fate. I did say this. Is in your hand. It's almost like, okay, are you gonna off with my head or are you gonna let me live type of situation, okay? So they're feeling super dependent on this decision as well. Why is that? Let's pull Libra, please. Why is the Four of Swords, Nine of Cups here for Libra? Let's just take a peek and we'll set it back. Because we have Star, Seven of Cups, High Priestess. So we have Aquarian energy and Piscean energy here. And there's a worry about like what to say about a decision. It's just a lot of thinking and worrying about that. And because things have been so chaotic here with the Seven of Cups energy, and we've been seeing it in multiple cards, it's like having to make that informed decision. And I do see that someone, okay, is in complete and total admiration of somebody, and that could be shocking as well. Wow, that's a huge admiration. I'd go more into it, but those are not the cards we're keeping on the table until they come out. Let's see this. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. Libra, please. Princess of Cups. We have some more water energy. All right, you're coming in with some amazing stuff here. Well, if I can just set this in a way that I believe you would be able to see it. How about this? Okay, that's what we'll do. You have Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You could really, truly have your mind on your financial future as well as your emotional future here. You have two nines. Such beautiful energy. A 9 and 9 actually makes a 9. You need to actually be alone. This is your rest and reconsider period, really, truly. And that's okay, okay? Because you're just totally contemplating. We have your contemplation card here twice. You have thinking and thinking, okay? Thinking and thinking. What is the most fulfilling to me? What makes the most sense for my future? Libra, truly, this is your message right now at this moment. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's not much else to say. You have these goals, you know what you want, and at this time it's you, and you're being on your own right now, and maybe you're doing some kind of mommy makeover, or I mean, you could be a daddy too, whatever the case. You could be doing some kind of clothing makeover, some kind of look makeover. Maybe your body just looks really good right now, your clothing, hair, whatever. You could have made some changes to your environment or changes to yourself, okay, or the way that you appear to others. This is very important right now. You have these goals, really. You have these aspirations. And now, does this partner or love interest of yours here that we're connecting to in this reading, the question is, for your reading, not from me, but for your reading, is whether or not you feel that this will make most sense for you long term, because you have this foresight. This is the falconry here, okay? So this is somebody who is able to have a lot of leisure time, and it's because they've already set up everything to play out that way. It's like, I've already attained my freedom because I set my life up to make the most sense financially, emotionally, and the way that it would fulfill me the most. And so that is why I actually have time to be on my own and practice things that I like, okay? This is leisure. So you could be taking your time as well to figure this out. Beautiful, actually. This is also a lot to do about business. So you could be putting some business into works, or your businesses are becoming quite profitable right around this time or whenever, okay? Or maybe that's just your desire, because you came out with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups, and this is all about, like, I need to wait because I need to figure out what I want. And then we're kind of clarifying on that, and this is what you want. Or you could be actually embodying this, or it's coming. Now, what's going on with the Libra's partner love interest with the Hangman, please? Libra's partner love interest with the Hangman. Queen of Cups. There's that water sign, guys. Wow. Emotions. Motion of the ocean. Don't rock the boat. They don't want to rock the boat. They're scared. They're worried. They're frightened. They're anxious. They're doubting. They have a lot of emotions they don't know. They don't know if you're going to accept from them this thing. Now, it could be an apology. Someone could be offering an apology, because I'm seeing a couple cards here that could indicate that on either side, actually. So maybe there was some kind of falling out or some kind of argument. It doesn't have to be, but definitely this person, maybe they're also seeing you in a different light, that maybe they didn't realize how much that they actually adore you, that they actually see your skills and what you're actually capable of. And they're saying, like, wow, like, this person is amazing. Why haven't I seen this prior? Or they could also be feeling that way about themselves. Do they see how wonderful I am, or how wonderful I've become? Okay, because maybe there's been some kind of sacrifice or change that they've made, that they've had to make, and maybe it came a little bit too late for some of you. Okay, that's whoever that was for. This partner love interest could be actually making huge changes that are actually quite risky and quite scary for them concerning, well, we got the Goblins card. Yeah, they could be fearful because of this, and then they're like, oh, don't leave me hanging, like I made all this happen because I wanted this or that or whatever the heck, okay, with that heart on the platter that we've been talking about. What's going on with Hangman and the Queen of Cups? Also, yes, we do have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio all over your partner or love interest side, all right? So we did see it in a few cards prior, and also that this energy is very vulnerable, okay? Now they're trying to look at things in a different way. Also, there is some kind of energy here of someone being very in tune to not only their emotions, but also to some kind of situation, maybe psychically, intuitively, something of this sort, okay? And they're acting on this. They could be wanting to act upon it because of these insights that they've received psychically, intuitively, this kind of thing. So you could be hearing things from this person saying, you know, I have had dreams about you. I am dreaming about you. I see you as my person. I feel like I've known you before, this kind of thing, okay? And you're like, whoa, I have stuff to do. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on here, guys, truly. So why is Hangman, Queen of Cups here? I want to take a peek at that, and we'll set it back. Yeah. So we have the air energy here. We have a lot of air energy. We have air. That's you. That's you. And what's happening with you is they're nervous, they're sad, they're trying to avoid something bad happening, but they know that you're holding the sword, you're wielding the sword in your hand. And even though that they want to rush in with this Knight of Wands here, they're not able with the Five of Pentacles. They're not able. They feel as though that maybe they've lost you, they miss you, they're shut out from you, something of this sort. Why is Hangman, Queen of Cups here? Nine of Wands. Yep. It's concerning what? The Three of Pentacles. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about this three everywhere. It's whether or not this will come together. And if you notice here, I have to show you this. In these cards, you see the three. Do you see how cool that is? And it looks almost like this. Okay, the 3 coins. So this is concerning. Well, they're kind of on the line because they're waiting. They're waiting. We have the Nine of Wands. There's that fearful waiting. But also like, okay, I kind of realize I don't want to give up. Okay, they could be giving themselves a pep talk because they want to give up, but they're trying to say, you know what, no, like I've already sacrificed so much for this. There's something of this nature going on. They do have some kind of hectic situation that could be causing them some stress on their side, and they don't want to affect you with it any longer because maybe you've actually expressed to them that, hey, I can't deal with this drama right now. Something of that sort, okay? They're apprehensive. That's what we're looking at. There's an apprehension here, guys, concerning the relationship and the choice that you are going to make. Let's pull some cards for the middle between you, and then we will go into what you can expect. Okay, exactly. Wow. Oh no, guys, this is so emotional. Look at this deep blue here. There was a split, guys. So I'll show you. Overall is the 8 of Cups, where something could have been emotionally fulfilling, and then it's kind of like having to turn your back, but not wanting to. It's like, no, I just really can't leave this, but I know I have to. I can't walk away, but I know I have to. So somebody could be feeling that, or this could have happened in the past. So this is a situation where people have been hurt, they've been heartbroken, they're feeling regretful, they're feeling sad. We have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Definite emotions, maybe some mean words that hurt people's feelings. Someone is feeling very regretful, sad, wanting to apologize or needing to apologize, okay? I feel like you're here on your side, Libra. If this is you on the partner A side, on the left, you are very concerned about how to flourish. Very. That is your top concern right now. Now, this partner or love interest is very concerned about their feelings for you and what's happened between. Excuse me. They're feeling sad, heartbroken, and maybe you've been hurt also, and that's why you're kind of healing up. But maybe they're a bit more vulnerable. Okay, they want another shot because you have the 9 of Wands. You don't have the 10 of Wands, but they have the 9 of Wands, and they're going to say, is what I've done so far, is what I've sacrificed, or they want to say, or they feel this way, is what I've sacrificed so far going to be sufficient? Yep. Is my sacrifice sufficient? Wow, that is intense. Guys, Libra, I feel like this person, if they have not sacrificed, they may be willing to do this for you, okay? Because remember, can relate to your past, present, future. Hurt feelings, hurt hearts. I have borne myself to you. I'm bearing my heart to you. I don't want pain. I don't want war. Please, can we stop this war? There's no war. It's a defensiveness. Wow, and you're over here like, hey, I'm fixing my environment, I'm fixing myself, I'm doing a lot of self-growth, self-development, I'm healing. That's what I'm worried about, is healing from this. And maybe we can talk another time. Libra, is that you? Guys, let's move into what you can expect. Wow, what a read. What a read. beautiful energies, painful energies, beautiful. Beautiful though, nonetheless. Let's see. All right, guys. Now, this is where we do your what you can expect or how to best deal with this situation, advice, guidance from spirit about this situation, or just moving forward from the situation, which basically means what you can expect. So we have romance angels here. We're going to pull some of these and then we'll pull some of those and I'll show you in a minute. Oh my gosh, not even. You guys, I have to show you what this says. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? I mean, there's an energy here of wanting or needing to work on a relationship, and maybe it's just to cool the air, to calm the air, to calm the environment, to quelch some fears, or I don't even know why I said that, but why? Because your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is the engagement card. This is, okay, no. This is concerning whether or not you're going to give a chance to commit to this person. Now, if you're friends, it's going to be dating. If you're dating, it's about whether or not you'll be committed. If you're committed, it's about whether or not you'll, I don't know what you do next. Do you engage after that? Something like this, okay? So it's not about engagement per se, because obviously these two energies were very different. So we're looking at a different scenario. It can be, if that's your case, it can be. All right, that's some of you, it can be. But for the most part here, we're looking at whatever you're at right now, which look like you are kind of going solo, okay? It's about you needing to give extra thought about what makes sense to you, and that's totally okay. This is what we're looking at. I mean, this is it. This is what we're looking at. In the entire read has been saying this, okay? You do have a need for that. It makes sense. So it's about whether or not you will accept the invitation from someone to have more than what you have right now, because someone is after you. All right. Now, as advice, this is about, I'm not saying go get married to somebody, whatever the heck. No, that's not what they said. As advice, this is, I mean, it could for somebody, but this is saying that at some point that you will need to, when give your relationship a chance, it means like give your decision here, because we're still in the making decision stage, okay? The phase, whatever is going on. So you may need to have some clear-cut communication concerning this, okay? And what you want and what you need and whether or not it makes sense for you. That would be advice here. And I mean, that was, I mean, you feel like you're already doing that, and I mean, good for you, you know? Let's pull your goddess card, male or female, across the channel, doesn't matter. I do not read male, female, I just read the energies, because we have so many people watching, and I love that, guys. I love that. Yeah. Oh yeah, hit the like, please. Hit the like. Totally helps. I promise. I promise. It helps the channel keep going. Okay. This has beautiful affirmations, and I want to see what affirmation or message can we guide Libra with at this time. What is the best message for Libra at this time? How can we guide Libra at this time, please? Oh. Look here. I find this quite interesting because there's so many ways to explain this, and I'm going to have to check on the bottom of the deck, but, deck. Excuse me. The goddess of light here. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. That is super deep. That's why there's so many things you can say about this. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Immediately, this makes me feel that there's some kind of trigger here. So I feel like there's some kind of situation between you and this partner or love interest that could make you feel like they trigger something, okay? Or you are the other person. It triggers something from the past, or even from past lives, or your family lineage, okay? These kinds of things are in your DNA. So you could be triggered by some kind of thing, a way that a person behaves, what they do, what they say, anything like this. And because of that, it's put people in a type of situation here of how to rewrite the future. Okay? This is heading in a certain direction. Now, we are going to flip it around. If you choose to, Libra, take it back into your power, flip it around, and realize that you don't want to replay this same scenario or this kind of situation where this trigger is happening. It doesn't have to be the same person. Do you understand what I'm saying? It can be any kind of person, any kind of scenario, but it's very familiar. It's a familiar feeling, okay? So this is your opportunity right now to recognize the trigger, what it is that you're seeing, and then to do the work here to clear some things in your life, to clear some things on that path, the one that you're going toward, where you're deciding to make this decision here and kind of going off in the other direction, maybe avoiding a decision, okay? There's some kind of trigger that you may be becoming aware of that could be happening at this time. And you're being given the opportunity to figure out what that is and how to mend that. This is super deep. Wow. Let's see what's on the bottom and see if I can narrow it down for you a bit. Love is what sets me free. We have the Saint of True Freedom. You guys, this is literally the same thing. The Saint of True Freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. This is about yourself, your self-commitment, your self-love, your self-development. This is your focus, and that's cool. I mean, that's great. I feel like maybe your last reading was something of this too, so maybe this is a continuation, okay? You might want to check that out. But that you have something in your life that maybe you've become aware of, and you're over here trying to fix it, and this is pertinent, this is imperative, this is something that will evolve your soul for the long term here. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, okay? And that is exactly why this has come to a hold or a halt, okay? Because you have something, you really do have something super deep. It may not appear that deep to other people, but maybe you know that it is. I feel like you know. This is intense, guys. It can be like a spiritual knowledge. So I feel like you know what you're doing. Remember? Oh man, in the beginning we did say this, that someone could be saying, why would you not have this by now? Like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you? Well, because I know what's good for me. I know where I'm going, and like, back off. I'm not going to let you push me around. Wow, look at you, Libra. Oh my goodness. Good for you. You know what you're doing. You have this trigger. You're over here fixing it. That self-development. You're going to decide. This is in your hands. Yada, yada, yada. This is beautiful. Okay, guys, I love you. I really hope this was helpful. It's been Scorpio Spy Tarot. Come back if you need more messages from Spirit, okay? We do it here. We do it here for you. The sole intention here is to get you those messages that you most need and when you need them. Because the moment that you get this message, it's exactly the moment you are to receive this message, which is why at times I encourage you to check previous and future reads as well, okay? Hit the like if you like it. I love you guys. Totally helps out. Help me help you. I love saying that because it sounds so funny. But, yeah, Scorpio Spy Tarot, guys. Comment, share if you think it's gonna help people. Subscribe for more messages from Spirit. Yeah, I love you guys. Happy healing. Love you. Bye. See you next time.